The game of soccer has seen many greats over the years, but few stories are as compelling and depict the grass-to-grace story like that of Cristiano Ronaldo and Victor Osimhen. One is a living legend, the other a rising superstar on the way to becoming a legend for club and country. Despite both having similarly devastating scoring abilities, are these two players really comparable? In this video, we take a look at both strikers digging deep to compare their playing styles, personal accolades, personal life, and legacies. Let's get into it. As we get into the video, we implore you to subscribe to our channel. We urge you to keep supporting our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos as we strive to create a lot more exciting content for your viewing pleasure. On to the video. The journeys of Cristiano Ronaldo and Victor Osimhen are separated by a generation and by the Atlantic Ocean across continents. They, however, share striking similarities in their rise to reckoning, finishing ability, strength, resilience, club, and continental impact. Let's take a look at a few metrics that shows how similar their stories are, and also try to highlight key differences that have determined their trajectories and legacies in the game. Early life and humble beginnings. Cristiano Ronaldo was born in Madeira, Portugal. Ronaldo grew up in poverty as his father was a kit man, and his family struggled financially. Yet, his talent was undeniable. By age 12, he left home to join Sporting CP's academy, sacrificing normal childhood for football. On the other side of the Atlantic, over a decade later, Victor Osimhen was born in Lagos State, Nigeria. Osimhen's early life in Lagos was even tougher than Ronaldo's. He lost his mother at age 6 and father later at age 21, and so had to sell bottled water on the streets to survive after his mother's death and his father lost his job. Despite hardships, his raw speed and goal-scoring instincts earned him a spot at the Ultimate Strikers Academy where his career started. At the age of 17, Ronaldo debuted for Sporting CP, dazzling with his dribbling, and at the age of 18, he was signed by Manchester United after destroying them in a friendly match. By age 20, he won his first FA Cup and became a Premier League sensation. Victor Osimhen, on the other hand, by age 17, led Nigeria to Under-17 World Cup glory in 2015, winning the Golden Boot along the way. At age 18, he signed a professional contract with Wolfsburg where he struggled due to injuries but showed flashes of brilliance. At age 20, he moved and revived his career at Charleroi in Belgium. He then moved again to Lille, where he exploded with 18 goals in the 2019-2020 season. Within the next 5 years of his career, Ronaldo won 3 Premier League titles and a Champions League with Manchester United. He won his first Ballon d'Or at age 23 in 2008 and became the world's most expensive player when Real Madrid signed him for €94 million in 2009. Osimhen joined Napoli in 2020 after his breakout season at Lille for €70 million, becoming Africa's most expensive player. He led Napoli to their first Serie A title in 33 years in 2023 to follow the exploits of the legendary figure Maradona. He also won Serie A Golden Boot in 2023 and became a Ballon d'Or contender. At international level for Portugal, Ronaldo is the all-time top international scorer with over 128 goals. He also won Euro 2016 with Portugal and the Nations League in 2019, carrying the team for 2 decades to many great performances. Victor Osimhen had a slower start with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, having to bid his time as Odion Ighalo was firing on all cylinders for Nigeria. Odion Ighalo led Nigeria at the 2019 Nations Cup, while Victor Osimhen looked on from the bench. After Ighalo's retirement, Victor Osimhen took the reins as the main striker for the Super Eagles of Nigeria and since then has never looked back. He was key to Nigeria's run at the 2023 AFCON, leading Nigeria to the final with his overall play and passion, despite not scoring many goals. He is already Nigeria's second all-time highest goal scorer at the age of 26, with the potential of breaking Rashidi Yekini's national scoring record. As of 2024, Cristiano Ronaldo's net worth is over $500 million according to Forbes, which he accumulated in over 2 decades. He also owns the CR7 brand, which includes hotels, clothing, and fragrances. He is also the highest-paid athlete in history at $260 million per year in Saudi Arabia. Victor Osimhen, on the other hand, at age 26, is worth over $20 million, with major endorsements with Nike and Pepsi, and has a potential to reach $100 million plus in peak career earnings. While Cristiano Ronaldo is a billionaire in the making, Osimhen is building his empire and has the potential to be Nigeria's highest ever earner. In Africa, he is presently surpassed by Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Riyad Mahrez, and a few others, sitting presently at number 11 amongst Africa's highest earners. Playing style and character comparison. Cristiano Ronaldo has amazing dribbling and finishing ability, while Victor Osimhen has an equally devastating finishing ability, but she is slightly less technical than Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano is the perfect striker, although he attacked from the left through the earlier stages of his career, when he could use his speed and dribbling to devastating effect. Cristiano can score with either feet, his head, and is equally lethal from free kicks and the penalty spot. Victor Osimhen also has equally lethal speed, as well as an amazing awareness in and close to the box, so is able to take advantage of any lapses by the opposing defense. In comparison, one thing missing in Osimhen's game is the ability to score free kicks. This difference ensures that Cristiano will always score more goals than other strikers in the game. The player who has been able to rival Ronaldo's season goal numbers on a consistent basis in this generation is Lionel Messi, who is arguably the greatest player of all time due to his unparalleled dribbling ability and finishing. However, by sheer numbers, Cristiano is the greatest goal scorer of all time, having scored over 900 goals, and has the highest number of penalties scored by any player at over 160 penalties. His score ratio comes to an amazing 70%. He has also won the Ballon d'Or 5 times, top goal scorer in a league 20 times, Footballer of the Year 13 times, 32 trophies, and many other laurels that makes it an absolute misfit to compare any striker to him. Victor has also won a few titles, including the African Footballer of the Year, and has 161 goals from 279 matches, which comes to a scoring ratio of 58%, which is not shabby at all. We must recognize, however, that Cristiano Ronaldo has always played with the best teams in the world, with equally amazing players by his side. The effect of playing with equally good players that include technically gifted midfielders can have an amazing impact on how often the team striker puts the ball at the back of the net. A typical example is the recent decline of Manchester City and how it has affected the scoring numbers of Erling Haaland, who during his early years with the club had an astronomical number of goals each season. Victor Osimhen also doesn't have the same level of synergy with fellow team players that white players enjoy in European clubs. This is a factor which cannot be overlooked in the career of many African players. Coming from Africa and having to build synergy with players of different cultures, and having to contend with covert and open racism at some time of their career, definitely have an effect on the career goal numbers of African players. It does affect how often the player gets the ball passed to him while in scoring positions. While misses do also affect this frequency, the scrutiny on African players is way higher, as teams are way more forgiving on white players in this regard. Even the greats acted to monkey chants and racist slurs by the fans of the opposing team Real Zaragoza, who also threw peanuts at him while on the pitch. Although he went on to score a goal in that match, such incidents can psychologically affect a player and subject him to a period of depression and loss in form. Cristiano Ronaldo has the looks, charisma, and the character on and off the pitch that has made him the most followed human on the planet on Instagram, with 685 million followers. Victor Osimhen, on the other hand, is known for a fearless and intense character, a trait which keeps him motivated despite setbacks and is a source of his consistency. Osimhen is loved by fans in the clubs he has played for, like Napoli and Galatasaray, due his humility, passion, and trademark mask that have given him the image of a folk hero. He has been wearing the mask since the broken cheekbone incident in 2021. This has added to his legendary recognition, especially in Turkey, where this was a theme in his introduction video on joining Galatasaray. Victor Osimhen may never reach such global recognition, but in Africa, he is fast gaining a legendary status. Injuries and duration of layoffs. Footballers often face injuries that test their resilience, but the frequency and severity vary greatly. For Victor Osimhen, the major injuries he sustained were hamstring strains, for example, in October 2023, which led to him being out of commission for 43 days. He also suffered shoulder injuries like in November 2020, where he was out for 63 days, and a broken cheekbone in November 2021, for which he was out for 55 days. His recurring issues led to him missing 645 days and 93 games since 2016, with an average 2 months plus injured per season. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, had mostly minor and short-term injuries, which include muscle strains, like in May 2025, for which he was out for 9 days, and knee discomfort like in the Euro 2016. He also had hip flexor issues like in March 2022, for which he was out for 5 days. Cristiano Ronaldo's longest layoff from injury was 18 days due to COVID-19 and rarely missed more than 2 weeks due to injury. Cristiano Ronaldo has an intense fitness regimen that helps him stay physically at top shape at all times, which helps to minimize injuries. Victor Osimhen, on the other hand, plays more with high intensity and fearlessness, rather than with his physical stature, which is a recipe for frequent injuries. In summary, layoff frequency affects the momentum a player builds through a career. And despite the fact that Victor Osimhen is a lethal striker, he is unlikely to ever reach the heights that a player like Cristiano Ronaldo has reached in his career. He can, however, aspire to be the greatest striker to come from Africa if he continues at the present pace and stays away from injuries. Family and personal life. Cristiano Ronaldo is a father of 5 kids and in a long-term relationship with social media personality, model, and entrepreneur Georgina Rodriguez, whom he met in a Gucci retail store in Madrid in 2016. Their love story is well documented in a Netflix series called I Am Georgina, and catalogs the lifestyle of Georgina Rodriguez as a wife of Cristiano Ronaldo, providing interesting insights into their family life, and illustrates how comfortable they are being in the public eye. Victor Osimhen is deeply family-oriented and supports his siblings financially as much as he can, and has been known to bring family all the way from Nigeria to watch his matches. He is a father of a beautiful daughter, Haley, from girlfriend Stephanie Kim Ladovig of German and Cameroonian descent, who he met while playing for Bundesliga side Wolfsburg, where she was a cheerleader. Victor Osimhen is private about their relationships and focused on his career, but they have made several public appearances together, and she is frequently at his matches with their daughter Haley to cheer him on. On winning the 2024-2025 season with Galatasaray, he publicly celebrated with his family, including his daughter Haley, who announced his goal on the day over the public address system in a video that has since gone viral. While Cristiano Ronaldo is cementing his status as one of the greatest players ever and arguably the most lethal striker that has ever lived, Victor Osimhen is on track to become Africa's greatest striker since Didier Drogba. With Victor Osimhen's improvement from season to season, his potential is only limited by the club he plays for and age, but not his ability. As we wait in bated breath to see which club he signs for next, we can only hope he reaches his potential. Ronaldo's journey inspires Osimhen, and he has followed or equaled his steps in many regards, including a bicycle kick that mirrors Cristiano Ronaldo's famous goal against Juventus in the Champions League in 2018. He narrowly missed breaking Cristiano Ronaldo's record with that goal, as his was executed at a height of 2.32 meters, 6 centimeters short of Cristiano's record. Victor Osimhen equaled Cristiano Ronaldo's record of scoring in 8 consecutive Serie A matches while at Napoli. He broke Cristiano Ronaldo's record of the highest jump for a headed goal, climbing a height of 2.58 meters to eclipse Ronaldo's record of 2.56 meters. Victor Osimhen is third in the goals per minute ratio playing in the Serie A, only behind Cristiano Ronaldo at second and legendary Brazilian legend Ronaldo at first place. Despite many differences like race, teams played for, and lifestyle, they share many similarities. Both rose from nothing to greatness and have comparable speed and ability on the pitch. If Osimhen keeps his trajectory, he might just be the African Ronaldo in the history books, and we look forward to seeing his journey continue to unfold. Thanks for watching. Again, if you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, please leave a comment letting us know how high Victor Osimhen can get in his career and which club you think he should sign for next. See you in the next video.